Well, Novak, 3.5 hours of just absolutely scintillating tennis from you and from your opponent. How does it feel to be winning over fans all over the world and here in New York City with your play tonight?
It was a great match. Great match. A lot of energy on the court, off the court as well. Matteo is a terrific player. He's an established top 10 player. Every time we face each other, it's always a close battle. Wasn't any different tonight. When I lost the first set, I managed to forget about it, move on, kind of be in the moment, and I was dialed in. I think I was locked in really from the beginning of the second set. I put my tennis to a different level, and it's been the best 3 sets I've played so far in the tournament, for sure.
You obviously love to show your emotions on the court. You love to show your emotions on the court. But after that first set, I was sitting right behind you, lucky enough to be right there. It seemed like you were able to just sort of calm yourself down.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, everyone has different ways, different techniques to be in the zone, to stay calm, composed, focus on the next point. In sports, we talk about that a lot, being in the zone. It's probably the hardest place and hardest thing to get, and most difficult place to stay in. Very difficult to get there, very easy to go out from there, easily to get distracted. And, tennis is an individual sport. You have to deal with your things by yourself. No one to rely on, and I think it gives us a lot of wonderful life lessons. It gives us mental strength, and every match that I get to play on this amazing stadium is an additional lesson for me, and also possibility to improve.
You've shown this year. You've shown this year, especially in the majors, an ability to play better as the match goes on, pace yourself, and also seemingly play better as the tournament goes on. And it sounds like you feel like you've done that tonight.
Well, I don't want to lose the first set. I mean, if that was something you were referring to, even though in the last couple of matches, losing the first set showed out that it was actually good tactics in a way. But I want to start out the match well. I thought I did tonight. Had some break points midway in the first set, but he has one of the best serves in the game. There's a reason why they call him a hammer in the tennis game. He's got a big serve and forehand. Next to Del Potro, probably the biggest serve and forehand we have in tennis. So I had to be really focused on every point, not allow him to come back to the match. I mean, I think it was a great performance overall.
All right. Another guy who has a big serve and a big forehand and a big backhand too is your next opponent, Alexander Zverev. You've got a 6-3 head-to-head winning record against him, but he did play an amazing match to beat you in Tokyo at the Olympics. So what are you going to need to do even better in that semifinal?
He's in a tremendous form. He's been winning a lot. After Wimbledon, I think he hasn't lost a match. Winning gold in Olympics, winning Cincinnati, pretty comfortably moving into semifinals here. I watched him play. I know his game pretty well. As you mentioned, we played recently a month ago in Tokyo. I was set in a breakup, and he managed to turn that around. Every match is close. Semifinals of Grand Slam right now. He's one of the best players in the world, and I'm pumped. It's the bigger the challenge, the more glory in overcoming it.
Well, lastly, Novak, talking about big challenges. 5 down, 2 to go for number 21.
Only focusing on the next match. Do not ask me anything about the history. I don't want to think about it. I know it's there. I'm just focusing on the next match, and let's go step by step.
Ladies and gentlemen, Novak Djokovic.